Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah, an occupational therapist from Florida's Southernmost Coast Early Steps program, and Parenting Special Needs Magazine has asked me to speak about what we can do for kids aged 0 to 3 to help get their hands strong and ready for handwriting once they start school. So to get started, I just want to give you a framework for what hand skills we're looking for in babies and toddlers before they start writing. So around the age of 9 months, we want to start seeing a pincer grasp, which looks like this. It's the coordination of the index finger and the thumb to hold a small item. And it's really important for our ability to write. At this age, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to see that they're attempting it. They're going to use some of their other fingers for support, but we just want to see something similar to that pincer grasp. And then around 12 months of age or a year is when we want to start to see them scribble for the first time using a crayon or some other writing utensil. So those are the things to keep in mind. Pincer grasp at 9 months and the beginning of scribbling at around 12 months old. And all of the activities that I'm about to give you are going to focus on those two things. Okay, so before that age of 9 months, we can still do things to help strengthen their hands to help make holding and using writing utensils easier for them when they do start. So just try to ensure that your baby has plenty of opportunities to hold toys. Small, lightweight rings that have large enough openings for their hands to fit through are great to start with. If they aren't reaching for toys on their own yet, go ahead and place the toy in their hand for them. You can even wrap their little fingers around the toy and give them some support. But as early as you want, start giving them opportunities to hold all different kinds of things. Okay, now, so let's say your baby is a little past the age of 9 months and they haven't yet developed that pincer grasp, or they have, and you want to start working on it a little bit more. Some examples of activities that can help develop a pincer grasp and strengthen the hands include peeling off stickers, popping bubble wrap, and one of my favorites, I did not come up with this, is to cut a slit into a tennis ball, give it a face, maybe glue googly eyes on it, make it fun, give it a name, and feed coins to the tennis ball or buttons or beans or tiny erasers, whatever you have around the house. Okay? Now, for kids that are older than a year that haven't scribbled yet or that aren't interested in scribbling, maybe you've tried and they just aren't interested. Try starting them out with really large, thick crayons or markers or chalk. It's a lot easier for kids to hold bigger items, so they might have more fun scribbling with those sorts of writing utensils at the beginning. And then as they master scribbling with the larger tools, transition them to using thinner and smaller ones. The thinner and smaller the writing utensil is, the more hand strength it takes to hold and manipulate it, so the harder it will be. Okay? For kiddos that do already enjoy coloring and scribbling and they do it frequently, but you just want to further refine that grasp and their writing abilities and set them up for success in the future, break their crayons into small pieces. So take a crayon, break it in half, break that half in half again, give them that quarter piece of a crayon. What this does is it forces them to use that pincer grasp. You can't hold a little piece of a crayon any other way except for this. This makes their hands so much stronger. You can try it. Try coloring with that little piece. I'm sure many of you have, and it makes your hands really tired. Okay, so if your kid can color with really small pieces of crayon, by the time they're ready to use a typical pencil, when they start writing, it's going to be so easy for them. Okay, and lastly, other activities for older toddlers that can help strengthen that pincer grasp and strengthen the muscles of the hand include placing beads onto a fuzzy pipe cleaner, playing with Play-Doh, picking up coins, putting them into a piggy bank, tearing pieces of construction paper, and placing and removing clothespins. Not only do all of these activities strengthen their hands, but they encourage the ability to manipulate objects within the hands, which are skills that are really important for the development of writing. So I hope this video gave you some good ideas of activities you can do with your kiddo to prepare their hands for writing someday. Thank you so much for this chance to share. Bye.